the three missions of civilian-built Space Academy and why they matter for Hong Kong and the broader GBA. Dr. Ji, Executive Director and President of OASA, will unpack these missions.
建构民用航天学院的三大使命，对香港以至整个大湾区的意义。香港创新会总裁及常务董事 Dr. G 有请。
How are we feeling? I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I'm also energized. I'm also pissed. Why am I pissed? Because I need to recharge. I need 2 months after this. First of all, I'd like to thank people that need thanking. Now, there are other people who's going to thank more, but I'm going to have to thank the 3 individuals who stood here the entire day. Okay, come on. So Annie, Amy, PG, okay? And there are other people running around. And you notice that we're here because, not for ourselves mainly. You notice people in this room, there's a lot of volunteers. Other than a few vendors who's paid peanut money, most people worked for free. Okay, we're all doing this for you guys. And all the people in orange shirt, you should have seen what they have. They spend so much time putting things together. I wish you had the time. And that's why I'm pissed. Well, you're missing all the golden opportunity that these guys have done. Okay, so anyway, let me show you what the 3 mission is, what we're trying to do. In this world, increasingly, Space Academy are built by civilians like us. Because governments, you know how what governments do. They're good, but sometimes they can't see more than 10 feet away. This thing is coming, and they can't see it. That's why we need to wake them up. So there's 3 missions. We're doing this because we want your kids to do better, our grandkids to do better. And I'm going to skip this because some people bend space-time. They didn't steal anything. They bend space-time. So point is your kid ready? Okay, I'm not ready. And you guys need to be ready and help your kids get ready. How do you get ready? Well, this is OASA. We borrowed the name from NASA. We're a baby NASA, nano NASA. We're not even there yet. We have no money, a lot of crazy people. We're a council of about 40 people, a board of 9, very energetic student members, okay, and no money. But we get a lot of heart. So we are an NGO, and somehow we got into Cyberport. It's almost impossible to get into Cyberport if you're not scaling. So we must do some very convincing things to tell them that we're going to scale. Like they say, fake it till you make it. We have to thank all the speakers from afar. People like 𝗏𝗏, I don't know where he's sitting right there, people from Stephen. 1 minute, I said, can you guys come and help? Next minute, yes. Okay, now these are people you need to thank because these are really ambassadors to the new space economy. If you know them well, like I do, you will grab them and not let them leave this room. So Stephen, for example, worked at Stanford and was involved in some of the NASA projects. And he taught at Hong Kong U, teaching kids why it is important to understand space. So we are here at Cyberport, seated by angels, people like us. Now, why did we get involved? How did we get involved? Several years ago, Quinton, myself, Perry, other people says, hey, how come Hong Kong doesn't have a CubeSat program? How come places like Korea? Okay. Singapore? Okay. Cambodia? Nepal? Come on, guys. Wake up, right? Now, Hong Kong doesn't have it because we don't have military. Fine, we give you that. But we cannot accept that to continue. So we got together, and it's all free, okay? We created a program with Hong Kong U, and we impacted 500 students and teachers. And at that time, we didn't even have a CubeSat. We didn't have one of these little toy. Then we said, okay, we're going to do it again at Poly U. And we had a little toy. And we shrunk that. This took 9 months. We shrunk that to 10 weeks. So again, we're learning. So all these people got involved, and they said, okay, hey, we can actually do better. Then, it's getting crowded now. People are jumping in, and I said, it's very difficult to build an ecosystem. Believe me, impossible. I don't even dare, okay? We're just creating mindsets to help wake up government. And so far, we're like, 3 years old, 3.5, and we've done a lot of crazy stuff. So I encourage all of you to join because, this pretty soon we're running out of energy and we need more younger energy, people like yourself. So what do we believe in? Enough talk about politics, right? Because when you go higher, when you step on shoulders of giants like Stephen or Sir David Ecker-Jones, you see a bigger world. You say, why are you fighting? What's the point, right? There's only one Earth. Zero ignorance, from 0 to 1. What do we want by 2025? When at times there will be 5 moon bases on the moon. We said, hey, why can't China allow CubeSats from around Asia to go up, but have to come through Hong Kong? So we'll be working with Ada Space or different companies to verify that it actually can fit. You can't just put a CubeSat into a rocket. You may blow up the rocket. So there's a lot of tests, okay? Hong Kong is very good at that, verify things. So that's what we want by 2025. That's mission number 3. So mission number 1 is CubeSat. Mission number 2 is help the young people see a bigger world, and we call it the Young Marco Polo. And that is continuing innovating. Mission number 3, get it onto the rockets. So this, I think, we impact a number of CEOs, and they said, hey, Greg, I didn't know you guys wanted this. Maybe we can actually do it. So fingers crossed, with your help, maybe we can. This is SDG 17, right? You all seen that. But have you seen SDG 18 at the end? That is what's pushing now, the next phase, because space is for everybody. Okay? Why do we do that? Because space ultimately comes back. You probably don't know that because of space, there's over 3,000 things on Earth that's created because of space. 𝗖𝗍 chips because of space. That cushion in your shoes because of space. Why? Because up there, astronauts bump into things, right? Then you need to be protected. And he said, I can actually put that on sports shoes. A lot of stuff that you can create. Now that's too fluffy, so let's come down to Earth. So what are the things that you actually can do? Well, telecommunications, cybersecurity, because everything's about data, distance, right? You got to protect the data. Climate change. The satellites warn us about the climate change because we can see the world is changing. It woke us up, okay? So a lot of stuff is coming, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So how do you prepare our youth? Well, you wake them up, get better teachers, train better teachers, right? Provide more investment in government. Now in space, we still have gravity on Earth. In space, it's not easy to understand how to ground something. And today, we've done a lot of speakers, over 50 of them, helped us understand how to ground things. I wish we had all the time. Now, we're going to stick some of those back in our website eventually, and take a look at those. Those are very good presentations. But if you talk about space, first thing comes to mind is space tourism. Excuse me. Something people say, I know what that is, right? You can get a ticket. That's probably the easiest one you can understand. That makes sense for people, for kids. Now, you can actually buy a ticket for Miramar Travel to fly on Virgin Atlantic. So this is Hong Kong now, in your face. See, we even had that talk several years ago. Okay? How to get there? How do you learn about space? This is Hawaii. Why do you want to go to Hawaii to learn about space? Because this is what the moon is about. If you go to Hawaii, what do you have? Volcanoes. 90% is basalt, which is similar to regolith on the Earth, on the moon, right? And they have lava tubes. So perfect place to train somebody and learn something. So maybe we get a tour together and go to Hawaii. How do you ground space tourism? Well, what about this? These are all the iPhones that's taking pictures of the rocket going up in Hainan Island. That is space tourism. Right? You don't have to think too far sometimes. So how do you make it grounded? They even have orchestra playing now. And the hotels charge you a lot of money when it goes up. So these are where the money is coming from. It has to involve with business, otherwise it doesn't work. And that's where the entrepreneurship comes in. So we can think very hard, but sometimes we don't need to think very far. See? orchestras. Toys, of course, right? How do you get to New York to Hong Kong? Who do you think is going to win? One version says, I'm going to use the current runway, right? Virgin Atlantic. Interesting idea. The other guy says, why bother? I'm just going to go up and come down. I can go anywhere to anywhere in 1 hour. That is a game changer. When's that going to happen? Well, that's actually very safe as well. It may happen by 2025. Who knows? The key question is, New York to Shenzhen or New York to Hong Kong? If they go to Shenzhen, then we better wake up. So, grounding a new venture for a new space economy requires a new mindset. Are you ready? Join us and get ready. We created a new program called Young Marco Polo in Greater Bay. So this is bringing people from Hawaii, into Greater Bay, help them understand how to understand creating data to create a new business. So a lot of things we're doing. I'll just fly through that. Let me end with that, So again, I want to thank everybody. There's a lot of students helping out, 𝗖 and everybody else. How am I doing on time? Okay, well, 1 minute more. Chairman was going to say something, but he was in DC, so it got me saying he should have closed this conference. So, Chairman, you want to say a last word or? Yeah. Surprise, come in. I have to put him on the spot, okay? This is a good storyteller. Chairman Perry.
So I came up here really to recognize Greg. And as you could tell, all the efforts, the late nights, the early mornings that Greg had in terms of realizing his vision has made this conference possible. So Greg, thank you very much for that. Yeah. The other thing too is everyone here today, I'd like to really challenge everyone. Think about everyone you've met, the new name cards, the connection, the many little bits of wisdom that have come together. How can we leverage that further to make this reality come to us quicker, faster, in a more impactful way? So that's a mission that we all have, ladies and gentlemen, and I challenge you to that in terms of our next conference. Thank you.
One more thing, and then I'll pass it to Annie, who has the last word. Again, I want to thank everybody because there are many people that in the background we can't. The people like Raymond, who's running around, signing checks, looking for people to pay. There are people moving, water bottles, sitting outside. There are people moving a little pineapple bun. Make sure you take your dose. There's a lot of things behind the scene that you don't feel, you don't see. So, and my team, they're amazing. So they worked till 4 last night. And I woke up at 5. So we hand over things. And also the team here, they work so hard for the entire week. For what? It's for you guys. On that note, pass it to Annie.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you, OASA. I was told to also give our sincere thanks to the partners that make this conference happen. They include 𝗏𝗏 for the smooth and seamless operation, MLA for the great food, Cyberport, our co-organizer and group partner, Lab for Space Research, and the super welcoming party yesterday, JLL and Apollo and the Fire Services Department and Buildings Department, RSL Consultancy as our insurance broker, ITC and the Hong Kong government as our financial sponsor, of which this is the funded general support program. And La Meridian and Dinner Hotel as our designated hotels, Hong Kong U, Poly U, CU, Lingnan University, ISL, and Tonghua, and also DI as our academic partners, SML as our marketing advisor. How about if you allowed me to call upon our student ambassadors, come over? Can you please? Please, come on.
特别感谢香港高科院的这些学生大使们。
They are from DI Year 3 and Year 4 students, from aircraft engineering, from hotel management, from nutrition and healthcare management, civil engineering, and PRIEM. Let them. Thank you again. Hope you enjoy a good day with us. And like what everyone expects, let's plan to meet again next year.
感谢你的支持，研讨会呢到这儿就结束了。希望大家与我们一起度过一个愉快和充满探索的时刻。谢谢。
Okay. Now, before you all run off, there's certain things I have to say. We have to thank several individuals in this room. Tom, can you stand up? Kate, can you stand up? Cynthia? Okay. And Roy, where's Roy? Well, he had to run to the airport. Francesca, stand up. Guillaume? All right. Okay. Have I missed anybody? Where? Inez? Where's Inez? Oh, there it is. Okay, she's standing up right there. Okay, have I missed anybody? Okay, anyway, these guys worked super hard. And I don't think we ever paid them yet. So we owe them a lot, okay? So that's it. Enjoy your evening. And I think they're cleaning up outside, so you want to see the last thing, go outside. Okay, thank you. And next year, you're not going to see me. You see Roy, maybe other people. I'm retiring. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.